So you may have noticed it's been a while since I've been able to put out a video, and I'd like to explain why. I've kind of hit a block. I'm not really sure what to do. So here in a few moments, I'm going to ask you guys to help me out by choosing what I'm going to work on for you. In the meantime, I am going to do a product review for all you pen turners out there. Hang on just a sec. I've seen quite a few guys buying this 25-piece storage box system and using it for their bushings. So I went ahead and bought a couple of these. And I have put all of my bushings in there except for one set. I've got 25 sets and this holds 24. So let's get to it. So what we have here is the 25-piece storage box system from Harbor Freight. This cost about a grand total of $5 and comes with a large, well, semi-large carrying case that holds 24 smaller cases. And each of those cases are large enough to hold at least one set of bushings. So when I put mine together, instead of stacking them on top of each other, I stacked mine vertically, and it still fit in the same with no problem. There is some space in the case for these smaller cases to move around. It does come with these styrofoam dividers, and if you keep those in there, that keeps them in nice and tight and they don't move around, so they'll stay in the order that you put them in. I was originally concerned about the quality of the box that holds the smaller containers. The plastic seems a little bit flimsy to me, and I had some concern as to whether or not it would handle a drop. Well, I just dropped this case about 2 minutes ago when I was getting ready to sit down and present this, and it did survive, although it did get a crack. Get it down here on this corner right there. So it'll maybe hold up to 2 or 3 drops, but much after that, I think this outer case is gone. Now, as you're looking at this and putting your bushings in and arranging them, let's see, here are my slim lines. The smaller bushings, you can hold more than one set of bushings in here for a slim line. But if you start getting into your larger kits, say for a Majestic Junior or Junior Gent, one of those 3 to 4 piece kits, you're only going to get one kit in here at a time. So I've actually got 2 boxes in here that are for the Majestic Junior and Junior Gent because I have a spare set. I know a lot of people out there do Sierras, and for the Sierra box, this one will probably hold 3 sets of Sierra blanks. So if you want to hold some extras of those, there is room enough to store those in one container. Huh? And I lost the box when I dropped it. See? This plastic is not going to hold up over time. It's a good idea, but if you're prone to dropping, like someone I know, you're going to lose them. So make sure you have an extra on hand, or find another way to store your bushings. Yes, I label each of my bushings. You guys might say I'm anal or OCD, and you know what I say to you? You're right. So what have I been up to for the last week, week and a half? Well, I'll tell you, I've been down a rabbit hole. I have a tendency to dive deep into something when it's new to me. So I have been looking into video recording, video editing, graphics, you name it about videos, I've been looking into it. And I looked up from my computer and realized, you know, it's almost been 2 weeks since I released anything. I might want to put some of that new knowledge to use. Sorry, I'm still playing around with lighting. If you see something here you don't like, if it's too bright in my face or if there's too many shadows, Let's see how this looks. Does this look any better than before? And broke rule number one, I looked at myself instead of you. See, learning. Here's two lights, one on either side of me. How does this look? Let me know in the comments below what kind of lighting you prefer if you want. I want to make this a more enjoyable experience for you guys. I want to make sure that you like the content that I'm putting out and that you want to come back and maybe recommend me to your friends. One last thing is, what am I going to do next? I am at a loss as to what to do or what I want to do. So I'll give you guys a couple options. I can just do a straightforward pen video. I know you guys have seen a lot of those, but hey, what's another one? Yeah, it's pens. Everybody loves them. I could do a segmented pen. I got a block back here on the lathe that I really don't know what to do with. This thing is ambrosia maple. It's maybe 4 inches in diameter, about 2.5 inches deep. It's not very good. There's not a lot of ambrosia marking to it, and it's not very figured. It's not big enough to make into a platter. It's a little shallow to make into a bowl. So I'm kind of at a loss. It could be I end up using it as a practice piece for spiral marking, dyeing, or painting. I've been watching a lot of videos of guys across the pond, John Clothier and Martin Sabin Smith. And both of those guys are really into the intrinsic dyes, and they do a really good job with them. I don't have those yet, but I'm working on it. I do have some dyes, but they're mainly primary colors. I could do a little mixing and maybe come up with something brown, I don't know, purple. But I could try dyeing for you guys, and no, staining. I could try staining for you guys and see how that works out. One other thing that I thought about doing is, since I've already done a casting video, I could do another one, only this time cast a hybrid pen. So that would be where I take some cut off wood from, say, a burl cap and cast it in colored resin, and then I could take that blank and turn it into a pen. So if that's something you'd like to see from beginning to end for the entire process, let me know in the comments below. And one last thing, I've got a P.O. box now. So if you guys would like to do any correspondence with me or do a sticker swap, all you have to do is send it to the address that I'll have. Well, can you throw that address up on the screen for me? Thank you. So, wait. Look, how many times do I have to tell you I don't live in hell? It just feels like it. And this is a family-friendly show. Get that off of there. You just can't get good help these days. Anyway, you'll want to send it to this address and let me know, send me a letter. If you're wanting a sticker, send me yours. I'll send you one back and be more than happy to. I don't have any place set up in my shop yet to put stickers you send me. I do have one that I put on my lathe. That's the only one that's going to go on my lathe. That one is the Penmaker Mafia label that I got from Jason Rose. That one's very near and dear to my heart, and something I always want to see when I'm at my lathe. I have also gotten one from Holly Denny. Holly Denny has been very gracious enough to teach me over the internet how to turn snowmen, which is another thing I could do. I have enough wood left for that I can teach you how to turn a snowman. What I've got to do that with is some white ash that hasn't been bleached and black walnut to use for the hat. I figure this is the season for snowmen, and especially with the weather fluctuating back and forth between freezing and 50 degrees. So if you would like to learn how to do that, let me know. It is something I eventually plan to do regardless. It just depends on how quickly I get to it. Okay, so that's it for this evening. If you guys like what I'm doing on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you get notifications of when I've released something new. If you like tonight's video, I know there's not much to it, but if you like it, hit that thumbs up button and let me know. I'll talk to you guys later. You have a good weekend.